Thanks for joining us for another installment of Keys to Confidence and Tackling Homebuyers' Fears. Today we're going to talk about inventory and competition that's out there. And kind of keeping on par to our previous video, we're still looking at about a 1 to 2 month days of inventory, in both Massey and Rhode Island.
Yeah, and then rates are keeping some sellers on the sidelines. So how does that affect the market around you? And one thing you're also seeing is most houses get at least 4 offers. So some of those even escalate into double digits. So how do we deal with that? Well, we can be positive with it, actually. When the rates are higher, that's actually keeping buyers out. That's keeping some competition on the sideline, too. So you're shopping for these houses, you're probably facing less competition today than you might if the rates were a half a point or a full point lower.
Yeah, no doubt.
The other thing is, let's take some extra steps. Let's use our Approved to Move program, which is going to let me give you a lending commitment, which carries more weight than a traditional pre-approval. It means we've taken extra steps, you've taken extra steps, shows a seller and the seller's agent that you're serious, you're ready to buy.
Yeah, not just that. If you think about it, if you make your offer look stronger to, any potential sellers out there, it's not always who's going to offer me the most money. There's contingencies like we had talked about in a previous video, whether it's inspection, whether it's, appraisal, whether it's financing, and really, how serious of a buyer are you? If you're offering a stronger down payment and offering more money up front, that shows a real big commitment, if you think about it, versus someone saying, well, I'll give you $500. That's not really much of a commitment if you think about it. So I would really drive home, what all that money is going to apply over to the end of the sale anyway. So whether you're paying it out front now or later, at least make yourself in a better position,
Make yourself stand out.
Yeah.
A few other pieces to that too. The specific type of loan you're using. Different sellers are going to be more comfortable with specific types of loan programs because they know there's less things that can go wrong towards the end. Also, your timeline. Some people want to be out of that house fast, especially if they're not living there and they already bought something else. So how fast can you close? The other piece to that is maybe they need more time. Maybe they have to move out of a house. So the more flexible you can be, the stronger your offer is going to be.
Yeah, and not just that. If you think about it too, if you're fixated on one particular area and there's only 1 or 2 houses available, you're really kind of putting yourself in a position where you're going to be forced to either compete by offering more money, different contingencies. What I recommend to all my, clients is, are there other areas similar that aren't so far away from where you're currently looking that maybe has more opportunity, there's more houses available, and I understand everybody wants to be in their own particular zip code, but if the next zip code over saves you $40,000, $50,000, can you live with that?
Yeah. And I think big theme here, stay persistent, stay patient. And thanks again for joining us for Keys to Confidence, Tackling Home Buyer Fears.
We're going to tackle them all.